Hey everybody, I hope you're doing great today. So yes, I want to get a little bit into how the past isn't written either. The future is not written, but the past is not written either. There is some advanced information out there that some of you may have come across. It has to do with the fact that your past is just as malleable or flexible or fluid or changing as is your future. So your future is an open book, so to speak. The timelines that exist, the many different timelines that exist. You can consciously or subconsciously, on purpose or just by accident, move into different timelines as you move forward through time. But your past is changing as well. Now, of course, you have a specific set of memories of your past that are meaningful to you, and they are real, just as real as anything. But they're only in your memory because the past isn't really there. There's only the present moment. That is a very important key concept to understanding time, is that the present moment, the eternal now, is it. Time does not move, time does not travel, time does not go forward. There is no past, there is no future, blah, 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 right? So, yes, your past changes based on what your present circumstances are. Your present state of being is going to change your future timeline, it's going to change your past. Now, you can't um, um, prove that your past has changed. It's it's not something you can just show someone. So this is more about words. I'm speaking words that are connected to concepts and ideas, and the concepts and ideas are what you think about, and that can enable you to have a better chance to grasp more of the all there is reality that we're part of. So yes, so I would like to give a personal example from my own experience in life in this lifetime to demonstrate how indeed you can change your past by your present state of being. So I love sports. I'm fairly athletic. I enjoy competition. So anyway, but I didn't really get into sports or know about my athleticism until probably around 17 or 18 years of age. So I never really did the too much as growing up as a kid playing competitive sports, and I was just a little bit late to realize I could have done a lot of sports. So anyway, I'm totally getting on a tangent, but this has to do with my ability to play basketball. Okay, so I probably took about 8 years off from playing pickup basketball games. Okay, so I went from one point where I played every now and then I didn't play for about 8 years. During those 8 years was coinciding with the my Ouija board experiences, my opening, my spiritual awakening, where I woke up. Everybody is awake at some level. We're all actually on the same playing field. But what I'm trying to say is my own journey, when I figured out more of who I was, I started to learn how to feel, express emotions. I was very closed up and very logical, and I during my early 20s, I opened up and I changed a lot, and I gained intuition and certain abilities. My knowledge grew tremendously during that time period. And I gained much happiness and love and wisdom and openness and harmony. It was great. Anyway, my point is, I took an 8 year break from playing basketball. I knew I was going to be better at the sport. I was going to be quicker, and when I played again, I was better at basketball. I was quicker. I could pass. Now shooting is probably the one area in basketball I'm not great at. I'm just okay. But defense and rebound and jumping and quickness and stealing and blocking the shot, very, very, very quick, extremely quick. So outside of shooting, I improved in all areas in basketball, and I knew I was going to be that way because I knew it was possible. I didn't know how it worked. Time was a big mystery to me. I had read a couple books on the eternal now. Time was a mystery to me. I didn't have 10% of I had about 10% of the overall knowledge I have now back then, but at that point I still knew it was possible to get quicker, faster, better at a sport without playing it. And when I played it again, it was obvious to me that indeed I did get better at it. Like it's a mind over matter situation. Now, how the hell did I get noticeably better at basketball when I didn't play for approximately 8 years? Because I just felt it inside. I was like, I was using willpower and determining. I was determined to be better at it. I was willing myself to be a little bit quicker, to be able to pass better, to be able to anticipate things better. And during that time, the way I explained it to my friends who were talking about spiritual concepts and playing these psychic games, trying to guess colors that read each there's like thoughts and stuff and guess the color. And these are all we're all humans have these abilities. Like a psychic is like a kind of a catchphrase. It's more about our ability to do what we do. Just like you can be an artist. Everyone has artistic abilities. Everyone has intuitive abilities. But anyway, I knew. So anyway, I explained to my friends that over the years, my body and mind connection, my spirit and physical link got stronger. So therefore, I was able to tap into more of my potential. And now looking back, um, my past had changed, even though I don't have memories of that past changing. That's silly. Come on now. No, I remember what I remembered from my one lifetime timeline. But indeed, just like the Berenstain Bears changing to the Berenstain Bears, all y'all out there right now, where the Berenstain Bears are the reality, your past, you experienced Berenstain your whole life, right? Look up the old books. You grew up with Berenstain books. You remember Berenstain, but your past had changed to Berenstain, even though you remember Berenstain. I remembered not practicing basketball, but I actually did, or something equivalent to practicing basketball, because I got a lot better after 8 years of no playing at all. So that's food for thought. It's just an example, a real life physical example to give insight and how you can literally have a different past than what you remember. Another quick example on the same concept, if you're interested in this, is those who are able to quit smoking cigarettes, and then you've probably, if you've heard or known people who have quit, not everyone, but sometimes, and probably at least half the time, I'm just guessing here, people don't have that craving anymore. It's gone. The urge is gone. You know people like that who've quit cigarettes, and the urge is just gone. They're past they didn't smoke. So they don't have the urge because they never smoked, or they did just a tiny bit, a little bit. So it's not that they've changed their, they were able to defeat their craving with like kind of just like willpower. It's more about they actually changed their past to where they never smoked. So there is no craving. So again, just some food for thought. I'll see you guys.